Preecy, dramatic end to the game this afternoon at Buxton, ends in defeat. What's the overall emotion in the dressing room at the moment?
Obviously, we're distraught. It's our own doing. We're totally in control of the game. One of our best away performances for a long time. We're so determined to sort our waveform out, come with a game plan, and up until the 93rd minute, it's worked perfectly. The lads were absolutely magnificent. Every detail, they were superb, absolutely superb. And we've let ourselves down in the last 2 minutes when we could have clipped. All we had to do was clip the ball in behind Buxton, and we give the ball away on the halfway line, and they've countered and got a penalty, which, look, I haven't seen it back, so I am not going to say it's not a penalty. All right, so I have to see it back, but everybody feels like it isn't a penalty. Their bench is like looking like it's not. So I don't know. But forget that. We'll take a point. So we put. So we then get a free kick. So I say to Summers, ask the referee how long's left. The referee says to Summers, this is the last play, right? Ball goes in, there's a little bit of a scramble, goes up, breaks, lad turns, ball goes out for a corner, and he still plays on. Then the corner comes in, we don't deal with it. There's a bit of a scramble around the edge of the box, the ball goes towards the edge of the box, the referee puts his hand as if he's going to blow the whistle for the end of the game, and then he pulls it back, allows play to go on, another couple of stamps, and it goes in. Now, it's our fault. It's totally our fault. Because we made two bad decisions. But there's a tiny bit that I question a couple of decisions. But as far as the performance, up until the 93rd minute, magnificent, absolutely magnificent. Everything that I asked of the players, they give their absolute all. 1-0 down at half time, never took a backward step, come out really positive. I'm proud of the performance, absolutely devastated with the result. You get what you deserve, so I'm not saying we didn't deserve it, because we did, because of what we did at the end of the game. And it's just so frustrating. You don't feel, you very rarely feel as low as this after a game, but still in the back of my head is the performance, but actually the result and how it happened. I feel absolutely sick at the minute. And I feel like this for a long time. But there's not a lot more to say.
You can see just how much it means to you at this moment in time, and for every game as manager of the football club. In terms of, I suppose, positives, can you take some extra satisfaction in the fact that we found ourselves a goal behind at the break, and then we just, as a group, we looked so determined to get back into it and obviously go in front. It just shows that what we're about, but again, just undone at the end.
It's never happened. This has never happened under me. I can't remember it happening where we've done that. It's happened to me once before, and that's why sometimes when you see me shouting on the sideline in the 94th minute, and the game looks like it's won at 2-0 or 3-0 or whatever, and I'm keeping on at the player to do things right, because that one time is still in the back of my head, and now it's happened again. And I was shouting the information on the pitch, and we didn't do it. And that's why you have to be professional in those last minutes. You cannot give someone just a glimmer of light, and we give them a glimmer of light, and they took it. And fair play to them, they took it. So, you know, you have to feel sick, you have to have this feeling in your stomach, you know, where it's churning like mad and you want to scream and, you know, you want to have a go at the referee and, you know, you want to smash the place up and, you know, and all the anger and everything, but it's done. It's done. It's no point. No point. No point me having to go at the referee. It's no point. It's no point me losing my head now. Although I feel like, you know, screaming, you know, it hurts that much. So, you know, you can imagine what my weekend's going to be like. But like you say, what's a positive? The positive is a performance up until that point. But it's just a sickening feeling, and you know, he'll have to learn from it. But that is a horrible lesson to learn. That is a horrible one.
Now I guess time to move on quickly from this, and it's no bigger than a test away at Southport on Tuesday night.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes these things are, you know, people say something. Times things are written, and you know, where would you like? Where do you want to go next? You know, and a local derby again away from home at Southport, who who have been struggling. I don't know how they got on today. I know they were winning at half time. You know, it'd be another tough test. I know that they've been playing probably better than their results. So, you know, it'll be another tough ask. But if we play like we did for 93 minutes here, then, you know, we'll be fine. But, you know, I couldn't go over to the fans today because I've got trainers on. I'm not allowed to go on the pitch or even walk around the outside of it. So I apologise for them. It wasn't ducking anything or whatever. I couldn't go across the pitch, and you know, that, you know, I feel bad about that I couldn't go and thank them for getting behind us and supporting us. But that's the rules at the football club with the 4G, that I can't walk across the pitch. So apologise to them and thank them through the interview for their support again. And I'm sure at 92 minutes or 93 minutes they were delighted with how we'd done. But you know, it's just, I can't tell you how I feel, honestly. It's just an horrendous feeling, and you know, I'll probably feel a tiny bit better come preparing for the game on Tuesday, and then we go again.
Thanks for your time, Preecy.